Hi, welcome to the garden today. Today we're going to be harvesting the heirloom corn that we make for cornmeal. And this was Painted Mountain. Not really impressed with the corn itself. I'm not necessarily disappointed in the system, but just didn't seem to produce very big ears. And the way you do it, we're just going to come back and fire ants, of all things. Well, that's just not a success. And I got a feeling every one of these are going to be, yeah. But if it hadn't been for the fire ants, it would have been pretty good. I'm going to find the fire ant deal. I'm going to kill them. That's the way I am. So I bet you all these are going to be bad because they're going to be touching for the fire ants they come from. But with this water in here, they might not be able to get to all of them. Okay, this one's not quite so bad. Let's see if that dries off. But I think that's about the size. I think that's just the size of the ears anyway. So we got that one. It does feel a little bit soft. And this in here. Now, when you see this, I got a feeling. You have to worry because some of these are starting to sprout, so it's a good thing we picked them. These here are probably from this corn here. We're not going to talk about that corn there because that corn just ain't going to make it very good. And let's see if I really can't push it in and break it, so it should still be, go ahead and dry well. I will put these in the house, let them continue to dry. Then we got this in here. Huh. This one didn't dry, this one didn't pollinate very well. And that is a problem with these, with the corn like this. It's pollination, and we didn't go out there and hand pollinate probably like we should have. And this one, a really small one. And we'll come up around here. Like I say, you got to hurry up and get them because they're starting to sprout, and then they won't be any good. So there's some that are starting to sprout. Just got too much rain. Okay, and there's that one. And I'll come over here, pull these up. If that all made, we actually had a fair amount of ears. They just didn't produce as well. And I'm really not pleased with these. Those, don't know quite what happened with those. But as I said before, I'll show you everything. Because sometimes I've seen people make videos and we'll show you later how things turn out. And they don't ever show you how they turn out. And to me, you learn as much by what don't work as what works. See, that's where you really see where they just did not pollinate. Didn't have enough pollination. So if you would have had more plants, you pollinated better. That's a pretty one. And I think that when you start getting these Indian style corns, they just don't fill out as well. I'd rather, if I go back in again and do another corn deal, I'm going to do it with some of my dent corn. But see, then you get one like that. And that is a really pretty looking corn right there. Filled out pretty much all the way to the top. You know, that's very successful. See, if they all looked like that, it'd be all right. This is a little different. It's kind of all messed up. That's the fun part about these Indian top corns. I should leave that out. Like I say, another one that just didn't fill out well. But also got cross-pollinated by some of this other, so. And it might not necessarily be the corn here either. It could be the corn that I had over there, or the guy that had the corn that way. I don't know if he grew any corn this year. I don't think he did, so. Of course, the corn that I was growing was white corn, so where you see this. Anyway, that's the corn crop. I'd say I got a couple of ears look really pretty. Like I say, these 2 ears here just look really, this looks really nice. If I can them all grow like that, I'd be happy. But that's the deal for the other. I am going to try different things on these kiddie pool beds, see how they do. I mean, I've been successful with the corn in the past, so I don't want to be too hard on these. I'm not sure why. It could just be so much, you know, getting so much rain and so much humidity, they just don't do well. But yeah, and it got hot because I was expecting these to do better. They did, and this variety temperatures did not do good in the garden either. So I tried it again. If I try it again, I'm going to do a different one. I'm not going to try temperatures. I'm not tempted this time. But it could be it's just not adapted to the area or whatever. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying to the end. See you next time. Bye.